Hello and welcome once again to the show that brings you the best mix of adrenaline and alternative sports.
Forget that moment.
On commence le parapente, on a un petit peu deux choix.
When you start paragliding, you have two options.
On nous dit bon ben il y a la catégorie.
When we decided to pursue our dream of flying, we were told we could choose between cross-country, also called distance flight, where you focus on landing as far from your starting point as possible, sometimes hundreds of kilometers away, and acrobatic flight. As an acro pilot, you turn into a real freak, start with flight maneuvers and crisscross the sky in all directions. Suddenly, I was smack in the middle. I'm not tentative, so I choose a spectacular route because I love tricks and the like. Hence, I started with acro paragliding and slowly but steadily reached a certain level. I always wanted to improve my skills, so I kept my nose to the grindstone. Acro is amazing because of the thrill. The craziness doesn't last forever, but the technical aspect does, and that's really enjoyable. For acro flights, you need height, meaning high mountains, and those can be found in Chamonix. It's an extreme place with steep mountains, giant glaciers, and rugged rocks.
De montagnes très abruptes, des glaciers, des rochers, c'est un endroit très très austère.
We started from Aiguille du Midi at an altitude of 3,900 meters. There we had a direct and not too difficult access to the Mont Blanc. We took the gondola up to 3,900 meters and descended across a ridge to the northern side of Aiguille. To be honest, we weren't aware that there was a 1,000-meter drop right below our feet. My friend Jim and I were looking for a new challenge. So we chose a place for acroflying where you normally don't go. We flew to the edge of glaciers, closely passing crevasses, thoroughly enjoying ourselves with synchronized air acrobatics. It was quite stressful though, because we normally aren't too fond of high mountains. Nonetheless, the Mont Blanc Massif, and the Aiguille du Midi were truly magic. So we enjoyed the spectacular view, but at the same time, we were afraid. We play with gravity. During extreme maneuvers such as infinity tumbling, we reach G-forces of up to 5 or 6 G below or beside our wing. However, when we're above our wing, we feel almost weightless. Along with all the tricks, I love the technical aspect of acrobatic flight. I enjoy being precise and I want to perfect things. So I picked up more and more massive tricks with increasing amplitude. Thanks to my steering mechanism, I have a roller coaster in my pocket. That's pretty cool. When you fly together and do air acrobatics, there is an exchange and the flight takes on a new dimension. After we landed, we were stoked, because during the flight, we were looking for each other, got together, and partied again. One time, I even landed on Jim's wing. There are so many fun things you can do when you fly together. We do the same moves, but it is much more emotional and satisfying. It's brilliant. There's another style that I really like. It's called Waga, and it describes a dynamic evolution at ground level. The objective is to touch the ground with the tips of your wing, to have fun and slide with your feet, but always at speed. Chile is one of the best spots on Earth for Waga flying, especially the Atacama Desert near Iquique in northern Chile. There is one place in the desert that's perfect for paragliding, and it boasts beautiful dunes. The ground is interesting for us because it gives us the impression of flying, meaning the higher we're up in the air, the more it feels like sitting in a gondola in the middle of nowhere. There's no thrill. However, when we fly close to the ground and see how fast it passes by, we feel the speed. Then you really feel that you're flying. If you want, you can touch the ground without landing. It's very interesting and quite emotional. Like a snowboarder who descends on an untouched slope of fresh, white powder. For us, it's similar. We descend from a dune at ground level with ease and speed. It's incredible.
Le rêve de